No trolling. Serious time. All right.
I feel like all the secrets of life are about to be answered.
Yeah.
We're gonna answer him right here. JoBros Bizarre Banters. Welcome back, my two OGs, Angelec and Cozmic. We're gonna do individual introductions here, but I wanted to say real quick, thanks for coming back on for I think this is gonna be either part 5 or part 6, depending on how what order I release it in. I have some other stuff recorded, different guests, but I'm excited for this one, so I think I might pop this one out real quick before other ones. Besides the two OG JoBros, we got my new artist that's working with me on the Rumors of Ragnarok project, Nug.
G'day. Hello.
Yeah.
I am Child. Yeah.
We got Beast, our head voice actor, coach, kind of advisor guy. But he's got some good stuff. Check out his channel. And then we got the man of the hour, Zino. Thanks for being down to come on the channel and do this video. I saw your video. I thought it was pretty rad, man. You got real deep with it, and the title Intertextuality, just so JoJo's. So JoJo's.
Before I was on this podcast, I was incomplete. Now I'm finished.
What you mean by that?
Welcome to life.
All right, let's go through. We'll start with my. All right, we'll start with Zino. Actually, let's get your favorite JoJo quote, dude, because that's the way to introduce yourself. Give me like a short introduction, tell us a little about yourself, and then end it with the JoJo quote, and then we'll move on to the next one.
Okay. Hi, my name is Zino. Or my internet handle is Zino. About 5 months ago, I released a webcomic on my website it's like a historical fiction thing in Venice. I decided, along with those kind of more narrative projects, I want to also do video essays. JoJo quote. I took the first napkin.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Nice. Good stuff.
I didn't know about the webcomic though, man. We're gonna have to check that out. I hope you check out ours. I'm really excited about it, man. That's like our big project right now. But I saw this video you did, and I had to get the JoBros going back because. Let's go to Cozmic. Cozmic?
I knew you would say it.
How'd you know, dude?
My name's Cozmic. So say what?
How'd you know, man?
I'm good.
No, I said, how did you know?
Why does that sound so depressing?
Just a little hint. Little hint first in my life, but fuck it, whatever. My name's Cozmic. I do regular Ragnarok reactions on the channel, and I'm a voice actor on the series.
Who do you voice?
Hermes.
Who else do you want to voice in the future?
I have no idea. It depends. It depends on a lot of things.
All right, I'm excited to see
character and how y'all want it, whatever.
Excited to see you audition. But this is JoBros, so go on. Okay.
Right.
The crossover is over.
Yeah, it's like voiceover period. But what else? I sit on the apex of truth.
Nice.
That's a Devo line, if you couldn't tell.
Very good. Prime. Okay. We'll go to Angelec 99.
Yo, what's up, dude?
Glad to have you back.
Oh, no, I've been here. I'm just talking to chat. I'm just messing around, so.
No, I said glad to have you back.
Oh, I thought you said.
I gotta speak up, man. I'm mumbling today, I guess, too.
Nah, you're good. I'm just hard of hearing. I'm old. All right.
Welcome to the club.
Now.
Yeah.
Go to that shit.
Line. It's hard to say.
Just get that
But,
line, man. Come on. There's a lot. There's a
I
lot
think
of
the
good
one
ones
that I
around,
think the
but-
one that I fell in love with was "I'm going to punch the spaghetti." I think that like really spoke volumes. And, like was I felt like I could write like a essay, a school essay about that.
Yeah.
You know,
Can we get a
but I could talk about that scene a lot. Anyways, that's me.
Yeah.
It's a good one. It's a good one. All right. Yeah. Glad to have you back, man. And then let's go to Nug just because I met you a little bit before Beast. Sorry, dude. I'm that's the order I'm going in. Not trying to play favorites, but
Okay. Hello. I'm Nugget. I'm kind of an artist. I think.
dude, you are a fucking
maybe.
artist. Shut the fuck up, dude. Sorry.
I'm trapped in a tiny cage with an iPad.
He was doing it on his phone, guys. All the art for chapter 1 was done on his phone.
I actually started drawing on my phone. I think it was 2 years ago, and I really had my mind on an iPad since I started doing this, and it was like my main motivation to just continue. And I'm happy with where I am right now.
Hell yeah.
So
Let's get that JoJo line.
Favorite JoJo quote. I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna have to go with my boy, Whole Horse. Haha, I'm gonna show you my stand. Gone. It's just gone. Yeah.
Bang.
Bang. Whole
Well,
Horse.
it's a pretty good lead into last guest here, Beast, who actually hooked Nug up with the iPad, man. It's just a really fucking good guy.
I am pretty amazing.
Yeah, let me get one.
Not humble though, I see. Okay. Everyone has a flaw. But super glad that you are in the project, man. For real. Got some really good voice acting going, man. You should pursue it. Continue pursuing it, because you can
I'm trying.
almost at 1,000 subs, right? Did you hit it yet?
Oh yeah. If only the bots would stop subscribing to me, so that my subscriber count is consistently rising, not
Bro,
dropping.
I feel that so bad.
Well,
It's like it'll drop by like 2 at a time sometimes, because I guess the bots get their accounts canceled or something. I don't know. But some of them are just people who unsubscribe for whatever reason.
I think YouTube actually unsubscribes people if they haven't been to your channel in a certain amount of time, and also if they sub to your channel before like watching some of your video, I heard it just unsubs them. Like,
Okay, guys,
video after.
only 30% of you are subscribed to AniMellow. Just check on go down to the subscribe button.
Plug my channel. I love you, dog. Yeah. No, dude. We're plugging Zino's channel actually, dude, because he has a criminally low sub count, and that video you only have a couple videos, but like that one that you
Let's do that, because I'm pretty much on the highest here.
What?
Am I supposed to give a quote now or something?
Yes. So
The power.
please give us your favorite JoJo's. Get that favorite JoJo's quote.
There are 14 phrases that one must keep in mind: spiral staircase, rhinoceros beetle, desolation road, big tart, rhinoceros beetle, Via Dolorosa, rhinoceros beetle, singularity point, Giotto, angel, hydrangea, rhinoceros beetle, singularity point, secret emperor.
That's the one you memorized.
No, he probably
Yeah,
not, for sure.
I just open up the wiki.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
You should have claimed that you memorized it. None of us would have ever known. But yeah, honest guy over here.
It's just so random.
I just love Whole Horse. He has main protagonist energy. My stand, gone.
Should have been the Crusader.
Yeah.
I think we all have main protagonist energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. So
Can
let's
we
get.
have hashtag season
You guys ever
6
listen
Whole Horse?
to a song like without lyrics, and then you just immediately feel like you're the main character.
Right?
Amen.
Like the
Yeah.
theme song of
Yeah.
your life. Yep.
Honestly, anything. Like if I'm like listening to like a jazz solo, I'll feel like a straight main character.
Yo.
What if you like what if you like listen to a song and you're like, I want my stand to be this?
This is my stand song. Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
My stand is just hasn't come out yet. He's just cocooning or whatever.
Yeah.
All right, this is a good segue. I gotta keep us. We're actually gonna try to have a topic, right? This is so cool.
Yeah.
I feel like a professional and stuff. Speaking of which, your video, it's like you like scripted out your lines and stuff. Like I've never heard of this before. Like this is amazing. Like
Planned out your words?
Yeah. No, like seriously, really good. Can you give the viewers of this video that haven't seen your video yet, quick summary? Of the, just like off the cuff, man. You don't have to go crazy.
So the video's title is Intertextuality in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Plug.
So like, intertextuality is basically just like a fancy way of saying a reference. Like, it just means like you're calling back to another piece of art or like text in your own art or text.
Yep.
Like the example I used in the video was Shrek, like how it has all these like different characters like Pinocchio and Robin Hood and the Three Blind Mice and stuff that like if you weren't aware of those fairy tales, like the Brothers Grimm or something, like you wouldn't really understand what was happening in the movie.
The movie wouldn't make any sense, yeah.
Yeah. And like it also can like it adds like depth to the story. And like Shrek, how like there's like an overabundance of like oh the charming knight is saving the princess, but in Shrek it's like the monster is saving the princess, and like that.
I love Shrek. I love Shrek.
Shrek is pretty amazing.
Yo, okay, so like a little. It's not a segue, but it's like an interesting fact.
As
When I was a child, child,
a wee little boy.
like little child, I didn't know how to draw. You know what was the first thing I actually drew? Like actually wanted to like draw well. It was the Shrek scene. I don't know if I'm remembering well, but it was like Shrek like coming out of the bathroom. I wanted to draw that so much.
Yeah, it started to the Smash Mouth song.
Yeah. Once told me the world was copyrighted. So yeah. Shrek. It's the reason why I don't have hands now and I just draw. Yeah.
Well, I think it was a pretty good parallel example to use for sure, because everyone's seen Shrek, man. At least the first one.
Yeah.
Classic, and it does intertextuality really well throughout the movies. Also, by the way, just real quick, how much does Prince Charming look like Jaime Lannister from Game of Thrones? Is it just me?
Okay, we gotta talk about this.
Is it just me?
This is the segue I want.
Did they do it on purpose, you think, or what?
Yeah. I don't know why, but like each guy in each movie, I don't care. I don't care what movies. If he's like has the golden hair and has just like this I'm royalty tone, he just reminds me of the guy. I don't know why. Like Thor, for example, he just reminds me of him. Why? I'm just in this parallel universe.
David's pretty cool dude though.
Yeah.
Well, Beast, you were saying a little bit to me. I don't want to, let's give you a little segue here because you watched the video and had some good, thoughts. It seemed to me. So let's give you a little spot.
Oh yeah. You bring up the idea of like how Araki likes using for certain stands like a more roundabout way of explaining why they're called what they're called.
Yeah.
But I was talking to Mello. I was like saying we should bring up all the times when he just used the sort of more literal sense when it came to naming his stands, like Aerosmith. Of course, it's an airplane. Or like Metallica. Of course, it has to deal with iron.
The little pilot, isn't his name Mr. Smith too in Aerosmith? Didn't they say that? There's like a little pilot in the plane.
Oh yeah.
Okay, like I want to talk about something. Have you ever like thought why like Hiroshi never gets copyrighted? Like basically each and every stand is a reference in like some way or another.
Well, he has. We got the English dub translations that they changed, like Killer Queen.
Yeah,
Queen and
yeah,
stuff
they call Sex Pistols Six Pistols.
Yeah, that's the best one, dude. I think
Yes, my stand gone. I just love that. I just full horse.
No, it's not. Mr. Stand isn't even gun. It's just bullets.
It's really, I like his stand a lot, but it's 6 bullets. It's not 6 pistols. It's a little silly, you know.
It's a little funny, you know. It's a little funny business, you know.
We'll goofy something.
So okay, if you could have like just an absurd stand, like not a serious one, like an absurd one, what would you have? Like it's your own stand. It doesn't have to be from the series.
So that's actually been in past parts before. So that's a good segue here to we'll have Cozmic and Angelec redo theirs, like re-say your guys' made up ones.
Yep.
And then that'll give you guys the rest of you time to think. If you've ever thought of like a made up stand like that, it's pretty fun, dude. Like I don't know, I think a lot of JoJo fans have.
I was actually someone who participated in X Sports's Make a Stand, contest that he did. So I already know mine. What I would have.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I already have mine thought of. Like.
All right, let's go. Let's go Cosmic, Angelec, and then Zino, and then we'll go Nug, Beast, because Beast is tough.
All right, cool. So mine is I pretty much am able to take my the area surrounding me, and I'm able to manipulate the elements in objects and create other things. So like if I'm surrounded, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
What is there?
I'm like on like episode 104. I'm just in Alabasta.
Oh, I got you.
Okay.
I'm like 200.
Yeah.
I'm like 900 or something, I think.
Jesus.
I don't
They're almost about to reach their 1,000th episode.
I don't have a life.
At least you're not watching Sesame Street. That's like 4,000 episodes.
You haven't seen all of those? Am I the only one? That's weird.
Oh.
I'm not
the only one.
Oh.
That's true power if you watch every episode of Sesame Street.
Flexing. Flexing.
So you said your stand is like taking it. Is it based? You said you hadn't seen them yet, but like you can just take stuff and rearrange it into your surrounding.
See, like if I'm surrounded, if I'm in the city and there's metal and cars and stuff that I could like take the cars and like turn it into a shield or a gun with bullets, whatever. It's pretty much like that. And it's called Linkin Park.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Thank you. It's like my favorite band of all time.
All right.
I know like every song to like every album, all the lyrics.
Amen. Amen.
I would normally make you do like your stats and everything for it, but we're gonna.
I have stats.
I know you do. I know. We're gonna move on quicker though. We gave them in the past video, right? I think.
Oh, angry.
I'm also gonna put it in the chat.
Yo, artist moment. I
can't draw. I have a commission.
Yeah.
I'm gonna draw mine. Like on the iPad, I have like I want to do Annie's commission, and I want to just like wreck and just start drawing stuff. And I'm gonna draw the stand. I'm gonna have, yeah.
$11. $11. He's gonna give me like 3 versions and like a little animated thing too. He's hooking me up. But yeah, man, I'm so excited for that one. I like my other one that man, I forget the guy's name actually. He was like in Italy or something though. I like contacted him.
Oh yeah, you told me about that one.
Yeah.
for that guy.
Yeah, I use it for most of my stuff right now.
I think he was like an Andres. That's an Italy name, right?
It's like Pierre or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, let's go to Angelec. Let's get you, dude. Drop that stand.
He's dead. That's his stand.
Wait.
Please look at the
Yeah.
chat.
He just died.
He does a notorious BIG.
He turned the mic off for
He's
when he's
not.
not talking. He might be like doing other stuff too. Yeah. Multitasking.
You're talking about me? Am I?
Yes.
Maybe.
Sorry, I
Maybe.
was talking to someone else.
Caught you.
Is it my turn? I'm sorry, did I interrupt?
Yeah.
No,
It's your turn.
It's totally
You're a
your turn, man.
You're a jerk,
Thank you.
okay? Jeez.
Sorry, I was taught. Jeez, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Imagine if it wasn't my turn.
This
This
is
is
really
the-
trying to
Really embarrassing.
We're doing a show here.
Yeah. No.
Yes.
It's fine. It's fine. We love you.
Sorry.
You're on it.
Thank you.
Let's get your stand and name and like abilities. You don't have to do like the full stats, like the was it like a hexagon?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hey, okay, yeah. So the one I originally came up with, and I'm just stick with it, is I can't fight this feeling anymore because it's a song from Mario Speedwagon.
I can't fight this
And,
feeling.
Since I'm a filmmaker, I'd like it to have the ability, and I guess I'll be a villain, so I'll be able to mess with time. The like last, I don't know, like 20 seconds, like before and after, come in like a strip of film, and I can move when and what happens, cut it out, edit it.
So dope.
Obviously, has a short range, but that's what it is. It's like an editing.
So King Crimson with extra steps.
Yeah, King Crimson with extra steps, including all of them. A little overpowered, but I think it's cool. Maybe I'll add something that makes it less overpowered.
The stand isn't overpowered.
It's,
I like the
it's
OP.
alright. Anyways, it's alright. It's cool. Yeah.
I like the OP.
That
you
is-
just have to have like a random drawback of some sort, I guess. But the 20 seconds is not that long, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, so that would be mine.
Nice.
If I were to have them.
All right. We
Okay.
Next Zino.
Hey,
Is it
When I, like,
Zino or
first got
Zino,
into-
by the way?
Zino.
Okay. Figured. Got it.
Actually, my friend like made a stand for me when I first got into JoJo,
Oh.
like all those years ago. I actually forget what it was called, but it's like a little DNA strand thing that I can like wrap around my arm and like punch people with it instead of it punching people itself. And it like allows you to change the emotions of people, like emotional manipulation.
Oh.
So you like punch emotions into people?
Yeah.
That's just cool. That's just, you know.
Right? You punch someone in the face and they're like, I love you, dude. You're a fucking cool guy. Like, let's go fucking hang
hits him
out.
like,
Thanks for punching me. Like,
You know, I could do the same thing without a stand. I just punch someone and they feel the emotion of being angry.
wait, now that I think of it, you can literally just like, you have the most OP ability. You can just like, haha, now
You can make someone bloodlusted.
yeah. You
Oh
can
my
only,
goodness. You can make them suicidal.
yeah, Beast. You
Oh,
can only
yeah.
punch someone and make them angry, whereas he can punch someone and make them sad. He can make them horny. He can make them whatever emotion,
wait.
you know, he wants them to be feeling at that moment.
You can't concentrate now because now you have horny thoughts.
now that I think even more of it, like literally your ability, you can just like become gay. You just change the sexuality.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, guys. Wait, did you tell the name of it?
Tub Thumper.
One more time?
Alright.
Tub
Like
Thumper. Like Chumbawamba.
Alright, like I have two stands. Okay, I have two stands. One is funny and one
Hey,
is
who
serious.
said you get
okay?
two? Who said you get two?
No, okay. I have one that's funny.
I'm
Okay,
asking
the
the
funny one.
I'm messing
Okay,
with
the
you.
funny
Get
one.
it.
Okay, so the name of the stance is Brittle Bones Nikki. Okay. Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
I
that's
love
the
that
name of the
song.
stance.
I love those songs.
We're not judging out here.
Yeah, and my ability, my special ability is that I just have the power to create and control infinite scooters. Just scooters for some fucking reason.
Scooter.
Yeah.
What constitutes as a scooter?
Everything that has two wheels and can ride.
I think anything that you push with one foot on and one foot off is a scooter, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so I can
Not like stupid hoverboard things that you can't balance on.
I don't think you put
Yeah.
your foot down to like push off with that, so I don't think that's a scooter. No, that does not
Technically, you can
qualify.
control mobile homes.
Mm.
Okay, so I was thinking about the power that I have in this ability, and then the more I was thinking of it, like, so basically I can make anything and I can create the scooters, right? But the ones that I make is just that I have to have two fits into something, and I can say like, aha, now we're a scooter. And the scooter is made of that object. So yeah, I don't think doing the Devil's Tango is a good idea. You know, I don't think it's a good idea.
No, let's get your real stand. You silly motherfucker, you. Go.
Okay, my real stance. It's called Cabinet Man, and basically, okay, so like, I can warp my body to my necessity. Like, I can just, I can be vibing and I can say like, yeah, an extra hand would be very cool. And I can just add one, or I can just like elongate my limbs. My actual like, for example, like my arm is normal, and I can just like make it longer, or I can just add an extra arm.
Okay, I'm gonna be the first to say, man, you can make your dick huge. You can your package. I mean, however you want it, bud. You know. That's
What?
you said you can elongate. You can
Was it you
elongate.
didn't get what you just said?
Yeah.
You said you want to make his dick bigger.
I mean,
Oh.
I want to make mine. I want this power. I want this power.
Wait, I can. Oh my! Oh yes, I love Cabinet Man. That's my actual stance. Yeah. The drawback is that the extra limbs can also feel pain.
Mm.
Yeah.
They're attached to your body.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just a normal scooter boy. You know, I can just transform anything into a scooter.
So would this be like a stand that pops out like another person, like what Star Platinum does, or like, or is this like
Okay.
one of those object stands from Part 7?
Okay, so like how did this stand works? The Cabinet Man one or the just scooter boy Brill Bones Sneaky one? Which one?
The Cabinet Man one?
I'm getting
Okay, so the
very.
Cabinet Man one works in a way that the stands exist and it actually appears, and it's just like this joint of just like arms and legs and just body parts. And he joins me when I need like an extra body part. So it's like the stand is there and I can control a stand, but like he joins with me in a certain way.
I'm getting the whole John Carpenter's thing vibe right now.
Yeah.
I'm getting a
Yeah.
Moomin Rider vibe. Scooter Man, but like, I don't know.
Okay, so the Scooter Man is really funny because it's just like this tiny. Imagine the typical New York person, okay, that sells pizza.
Hey, I'm walking
imagine
here.
that. Yeah. So like, just imagine this tiny New York person just saying like New Yorker insults to people and then transforming them into scooters and just saying like, "I'm walking here," you know.
I'm walking here.
Yeah. So
Is that like how you activate it? Does someone like have to accidentally bump into you or something?
Yeah.
That's some
He has to
Iraqi
have
right
a
there.
reason. He has to have a reason for
Oh,
staying.
some Iraqi.
Yeah. It's just a tiny New York gremlin that just makes anything and everyone into a scooter.
All right, let's get Beast so that we can get back to the actual topic. Sorry. We gotta get back to the actual topic eventually here. I'm gonna have to edit this down a bunch. Or like, just, I don't know.
It's gonna take another month.
Yeah,
the now.
that first one took so long, man. I've gotten a little faster at editing and stuff, but dude, holy crap. All right,
So
beast mode.
it's my turn.
Yes, you're beast mode.
So the one that I made for X-Force's stand contest, I called it Doctor. It was like a stand with two parts.
Mm-hmm.
I called one part Dr. Feelgood and the other part Feelgood Incorporated.
Nice.
And
Okay.
Great song. Great song.
yeah, so I work in the healthcare field, and it made me think of that. So the first part, Dr. Feelgood, is a humanoid stand, like any typical stand, except it has like needles on its knuckles, like syringes. And the thing, say what?
So like your typical like drug addict. That's what I'm getting here.
Damn.
But what it is like what it's able to do is it's able to like target a person who's doing like any action, mundane action you can think of, and then like absorb the essence of that action, and then make it into an addictive action that the person would have to, feel like they have to keep doing. Otherwise, they suffer withdrawal symptoms.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
that's messed up, dude. That's
That's just access.
And then
kind of big.
and then the second half, Feel Good Incorporated, is like a floating, surgery light that you see in a surgery room.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
It holds the different forms of addiction that Dr. Feelgood can absorb. And these actions can be like stuff that's not really, you wouldn't really think would be addicting, like cleaning a table surface or something.
They just can't stop cleaning it. Holy shit.
Otherwise, it feels like that it's an addiction, and if your addiction gets taken away real suddenly, then you suffer withdrawal.
Man, that sounds
Being
like
real crazy.
Question. Can you just reverse the process, or it's just like, oh yeah, oopsie?
Yeah, you can cancel it if you want.
it sounds like OCD taken to its like extreme and turned into an addiction, just like a random thing that you do like every day. Oh man, that's like chilling. I don't like that. That gives me like.
Let's say you wanted to stall someone, and that person you wanted to stall was using an elevator, pressing an elevator
just stay on the elevator
number pad
forever.
You could steal that action and then implant it into the person as like an addiction. So
they want to ride the up.
So they're stuck in the
up and
elevator
down all day. Oh no.
They're stuck in the elevator all day pressing buttons.
You know what's funny? I think out of all the stands that we talked about, this is the one that I think it would actually fit into Yo-Yo more.
It would fit really well, dude. Yeah.
It is easily the most JoJo stand out of all JoJo.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny. It's funny. What can I tell you? It's funny.
Yeah. It's out there. It's a fucking. They're both like weird ones, but yeah, dude. Okay, cool. All right,
Yeah.
I like that. Okay. Yeah, let's go back to let's try to do the topic. Okay, dude. What has everyone in here watched the video before jumping in here?
I did.
I did not.
Yeah. Okay.
Couple no.
I watched like
You give a little
5 minutes.
recap on what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not finish it. I took a look, but it was a very quick look.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, so
Yeah.
give us just give us like one more quick like restate what you covered in the video, just so we can give our thoughts on it. We'll just go through each of us one by one, and or we can just banter.
Yeah. I think the point was like the songs that Araki uses for these like stands, particularly like more important character stands, obviously. They like influence the character like in his design process, because the stand is the first thing he creates. So like Jolene the song Stone Free is about like Jimi Hendrix wanting to be like free of like the media and like the police and like all these like judgmental eyes on him. And then like when Julian gets the stand, it's right after Jotaro like tells her he loves her, and like she finally stops caring too much about what people have to say about her because she's like gotten the love she's been wanting for so long. So like she enters the state of stone free as described in the song.
Pretty beautiful, man. Yeah, I never thought of that, and I didn't know that he. God damn it! You send it the weirdest time, Snug. Stop that. No, I was just saying. Man, you made me lose
so
my
for
thought.
our listeners, I just sent an Amogus gift.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. It's great.
I didn't know that he designs the stand before the character, like that wields the stand. You're saying before the user sometimes.
Yeah, that's what he says in the manga and theory and practice book he made.
That's really cool.
It's like the first thing he creates. Like you would think I'd be the character that informs the stand.
No,
like
dude,
it's the other way.
That's way better. Dude. That makes me love Araki even more.
Yeah.
I already fanboy him too hard. Yeah. So who's got a thought, man?
I'm so dumb. I'm really dumb. I'm so I didn't realize
That I was on mute for like the entire time.
How do you really? Yeah, you were on mute for a while there, huh? Is that what happened?
Okay, so
Oh god, I was kidding. Oh my god.
oh my god.
Were you?
Yes. I didn't know that's what the actual was happening.
No,
Damn, dude.
I'm asking him.
I'm just-
Were you on mute, Nug?
Okay,
It
so like
seems like he didn't start that thought process out at first when he introduced the concept of stands in part 3.
yeah.
Given how simplistic they were compared to like the more complicated versions in later parts.
Agreed.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he has the tarot cards too, and he makes that change. You don't see any other tarot named after tarot cards, or like they're all band names or song names.
Yeah.
Or like named after Egyptian gods.
Yeah.
There's only so many tarot cards you could use before you just use them all.
Yeah, I think he used all the major ones. I think there's like 22 and he used them all.
Wait,
so-
did he use the full? I don't remember his
that's
name.
the full stamp.
I don't think
He was the full. The Boston Terrier dog that was with him that could control sand.
Oh, Iggy.
I love Iggy, dude. I hated
Give me your
Iggy.
JoJo card.
I hated Iggy, and then I loved him. I could not get myself to like the Oingo Boingo brothers.
I skipped that episode.
Man,
Amen.
Those guys were more, gag characters than they were like actual villains.
Dude, some people stand them so hard though.
I think a lot of hard episodes.
The animation,
Man,
bugs me, yeah.
That guy's ability was just changing how his face looked.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah. Wasn't. Part
Like,
4.
turned his-
He was lucky to be like bulky enough like Jotaro to, disguise himself as him, but like imagine him trying to use that on any other kind of person.
See, I never thought of that really. Like he only changes his face.
Mhm.
Nothing
Yeah.
more. Yeah.
Usually more.
Ooh.
Alright, anyone else have a thought here?
That was like, Araki makes it so where the reference makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the best part. If you're gonna do it, make it make sense. That's what like anything.
He definitely makes it fit really well. And I think that is partly because of what you just told me, like I didn't know that he does. Yeah, he starts with the stand, and then he goes to the character and like, the abilities and stuff after that. I'm guessing.
Yeah, I was surprised when I heard that.
Yeah.
So cool.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I mean, like, of course, not every time it's going to be, like, very nuanced. Like, Killer Queen is just a song about a serial killer, and it brings up bombs a lot in it.
Yeah.
Like, but sometimes there's, like, a little bit of, like, depth you get by looking into it.
Did anyone ever, like, figure out why Red Hot Chili Pepper is called the way it is?
I don't know. Okay, so like that episode was just a fever dream for me because I watched it like at 3 a.m.
The fight's like on a motorcycle and everything at one point too. I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, this is extra JoJo's. What is happening? What's going on? Like, how are they fighting on a motorcycle? You know, like, pretty cool.
Did you see the part with Highway Star?
Highway Star. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I was on a motorcycle too.
Yeah. He had a thing going on to that part. Yeah, I don't know, man. Just crazy how much exponentially better JoJo's gets part 4.
Yeah.
And on. Like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool.
People want to hate on it.
Are you guys excited for Stone Ocean?
Of course.
Oh
Like,
yes.
yeah. When I read Soda Stream like the first time, I was like, yo, this is better than what everyone said. Actually, at that point in time, everyone was like hating on part 6. I don't understand the hate. I do not understand the hate at all for part 6. I absolutely love part 6.
So,
It was just rough at the beginning, but it was like, oh my god, he got that.
okay, so like part 6, it's doozy one because like I think it grows on you the more you read it, but like when I start reading part 6, it was like, yeah, I think the series just fell off. But like the ending, oh my gosh, the ending.
Yeah.
I think Angelec had a good take on part 6, if I remember. I think it was you, man. It was you were saying that some of the stands and fights are really good, but then they also have some of the worst. And like,
Yes.
Yeah,
So
Is that confusing?
ones.
Yes.
So not just confusing, just like not good. Just like there's some of them are just atrocious. Like, let me just look. I forgot the
It
dragon.
was the old man.
one.
Yeah. Dragon Compass.
That one was like I
That was
I tried to look it. Okay,
I think that was called Dragon's Dream or something.
I'm gonna look it up. Dragon's
I think-
Dream.
I think Dragon's Dream is really cool, but it takes so much, like, exposition for you to understand.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. That doesn't stop Hunter x Hunter fans from liking a show, so it shouldn't stop this one, you know. So
So like feng shui
Hey,
is
watch
an
out,
actual
man.
thing that can
I'm a Hunter
have
fan
like
over here.
battlefield battle positives or something.
So yeah, it is called Dragon's Dream. You're right, bud. Just to confirm that, but that's just one of them. And then they have stuff like Jailhouse Rock, which is like freaking amazing, like genius.
He's like, you know, jail.
You can only remember 3 things at a time.
Yeah, and then like the way they, and you know, obviously the show is a lot of, you know, I outsmarted, you're outsmarting, you know, kind of deal. They do it in part 8 too. That's some of my favorite fights, but like that, it's just like, it's not always like punch the bad guy. It's like, how are you gonna get out of this? And it's just really suspenseful. I was like, all right, this is interesting. And then I was past it, and I was like, oh, all right, the rest of this part happens.
I kind of like the whole thing with the Survivor when that gets.
Survivor was pretty cool. That was brutal.
Yeah.
I like fucking Mortal Kombat.
Dio said it's like the weakest stand, but he also says like it's also how you use it. Again, like with any other stand, it's how you use it.
Yeah. Like, it probably wouldn't have been a very good arc on its own, but when it's like mixed
Green
with both
Baby.
Planet Waves.
Green Baby. Fucking
Green Baby. Just Green Baby. I
the
don't
mind
know.
fuck.
To be honest, Green Baby was kind of cool, but also
How it is.
kind of boring.
Oh yeah.
Not as boring as most, but however that.
No, like,
yeah.
I think the thing with Green Baby is that you need to take time to like get used to it. Like, anytime to like understand it and get used. Like my feelings towards part 6 are just like 50-50 because I really like the theory of how the stands work, but then they just like
never use the actual power of this stand at its most potential, except like Made in Heaven. But yeah.
Whose is everyone's favorite part?
Talking about like how when Stone Free is first introduced, it's like a string that's capable of eavesdropping in on conversations, but she never really does that ever again.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Rocky forgot.
Or like Jotaro's Starfinger. Remember that was the thing.
I still miss Starfinger. I wanted to come back really bad.
He never uses it again except for that one fight, and everybody's like, use your. When Jotaro's about to die from Killer Queen's, bomb, he's like, they're like, just use your Starfinger. God.
Yeah. Like, okay, for me, the actual, like, the only stand that really got to shine in part 6, at least for me, Made in Heaven. It was just so OP and so cool. I just love Made in Heaven.
Yeah, I was reading it. It was like, it was to the point where, like, okay, do you actually want to end this shit? Like, do you actually want him to win? Like, there's not even, like, it might be 50-50. He's like, no. He's getting every advantage possible. I'm like, yo, come on.
You know, if Made in Heaven lost, I would have been disappointed, actually.
Is that everyone's favorite stand and character from part 6?
How does a person with infinite speed lose? That's like the thing you're wondering, right?
It was either cool because Jotaro's time stop didn't even work very well against it, because it just didn't last long enough for it to matter.
The speed acceleration even affected his like own stopped time.
Yeah.
So that's why it didn't really do anything.
So cool. The sun with the band across the sky.
Jotaro's like, but this is how it feels.
Like, okay, so I really love, because I haven't felt like that since Killer Queen, for example, that feeling that, oh no, I really don't know who will win. Okay, like, since Killer Queen, I never felt it, because it was like, oh yeah, he's a filler stan. He will die. Yeah.
Killer Queen was filler?
No, I mean, like, most stands that Jotaro or the gang, the Chinese, like, fight, you know they're gonna be fine because they're not, like, important. But, like, only Killer Queen and Made in Heaven and maybe D46 have made me feel like, oh my god. I don't know.
30D's done dirt. 30D's done dirt.
Favorite stand. Yeah,
I said D46, not D. You said D46, buddy. So I forgot the extra D, the 2 extra D's.
D.
30D's done dick cheat. I don't know.
That's the real one.
Well,
Right?
yeah.
That was it.
Well, yeah, like,
You got it.
No.
Hey, okay, wait. I'm gonna try to draw us back here. Any other, or wait, no, is that real quick? Is that everyone's favorite character from part 6, or like favorite stand at least?
Thank you, that's how we got it.
favorite stand or favorite character, because those are the, like, 2 different characters.
Yeah, I can't say my favorite character except for like Jolene, like the crew. I guess Weather.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna really like. Weather.
I didn't like Weather. Yeah.
That shit hurt.
I haven't gotten there yet, but I think I'm gonna.
Fucking Hermes, because she's waifu. That's waifu.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Hermes is pretty cool. Actually, I think that Kiss is my favorite stand. Foo Fighters is my favorite character.
I remember yours. I remember you.
I think-
I did not expect her to die so early. That caught me off guard. I'm like,
Are we like putting spoiler alerts or something?
Oh, dude! Remember how I said?
I already
get
am part 8.
spoilers?
This is for everyone else.
Yeah, Jolion. You're in Jolion? Question mark?
Sorry, what?
Or, like, Jolion. That's the name of the part 8,
part
right?
8.
Yeah, Jojo,
I
I'm
just
done
done
with
it
it.
recently.
Yeah.
Let's talk real quick.
I'm wrapping up part 7.
I like-
Still run. Yeah.
I think
Sorry,
that's
Kiss
gonna
is
be
not my
favorite.
favorite. Sea Moon Wiz.
Ah, okay.
See,
The guy who like freaking how do you
That was really cool.
Can you imagine being Poochie and he gets Sea Moon and it's like an incredibly destructive stand and he's up against like the one woman who can like fight against it. She turns her body. She turns to the hip
I'm
parts
already
into
so
a
on-
Mobius strip.
That was my favorite. That was my favorite fight. Like, by
like, what
far.
the fuck is
That was
this?
the biggest brain JoJo. Like, any JoJo has ever. Like, no JoJo has been that smart to pull that crap.
If I was Poochie, I would be like, you're like in your teens. How do you know what this is?
I'd be like, you know what? I give up. That you're too smart. I'm just giving up.
Like, you're cheating. How do you know how to do this? And you did it the first time. You never thought about it. Like, ooh, I should try this. And you
I'm the villain. I'm the villain.
Okay.
I'm not supposed to think this much.
Yo,
That's if I was also Poochie, I'd be like, that's what we would call a Joseph ass pull right there.
my bad. I didn't think so at first, but sorry to interrupt you. I didn't think so at first, but I think part 7's gonna actually end up being my favorite. But let's talk real quick about part 9 and the title, JoJo Lands. Pretty cool. You can finish your thought really quick if you want, and then we'll move on to it. Since I interrupted you, my bad.
It's fine, man. I know we're kind of rambling, but like people who watch part 2, there's like a saying within the fandom. There's a term called a Joseph ass pull.
Oh yeah.
Where it's like it's like he'll do something that you didn't really ever see him come up with to get out of the situation.
Volcano?
Well, not just a volcano, but like pulling a Tommy gun out from behind himself, or sticking
Coca-Cola
several
bottle
grenades
cap?
onto that vampire he was fighting. Straights, or like stuffing a pigeon into that woman's mouth when he thought Caesar.
That makes sense to me, though. I really I understood that whole part. Yeah, wasn't bizarre at all. That was the one part of this whole series, I think. Yeah. No. Part 9, dude. JoJo Lands. What do we think? What kind of
JoJo Lands.
or like what are we gonna get?
Theme park.
And like
Run by the Joe Stars.
Has anyone else finished Jujulian?
I'm getting there, my guy. I'm getting there. I just know that JoJo is basically like Navy boy goes against a fucker with a suit.
open the window.
I know that it has like the longest finale fight ever.
Yeah,
so
right.
far.
Is it the longest part, or is it 7?
Bubbles. Okay, so like for everyone that in the chat that doesn't know what JoJolian's fan is, it's just like Bubbles but deadly.
Yeah.
Whatever the bubbles touch, he can like steal something that deals with that's a part of the object, like friction or
Your virginity.
hydration. Shut up.
I don't even know why you went that way. But,
Whole Horse and Josuke series. What are your thoughts about it?
Wait, what?
I like it.
Rocky tweeted
Yeah.
about a whole horse and who?
Yeah, Josuke. Like main character series.
What?
Yeah, it's by the guy who made Baki, right?
Man. Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
It's not a Rocky doing it. He's doing like a crossover. The Baki mangaka.
Mhm.
Oh,
Really? Yeah, a spin-off for JoJo, Whole Horse and Josuke. I guess just hanging out. Oh,
Yeah, I love that the whole horse is getting back as a protagonist. We got it, boys. Let's go. Like, here's a tangent. I unironically play a Mugen whole horse just because I like to troll. I unironically like to play him
he's your boy, huh?
in Mugen. Yeah,
Nice.
I'm a whole horse fan.
Just that's skill.
Saw
Yeah.
this animation one time on YouTube. It's like someone was trying to make their own JoJo arc, and they had like one of the main characters in there was like Whole Horse's, bastard son, and this was taking place in Mexico, I think.
It's always Mexico.
I thought the concept was pretty interesting. I should link Zino that.
oh yeah. Is
Put it in
that
chat.
the Black Sun or something?
Was it Black Sun? That does sound familiar.
Something like that. I if we're thinking the same thing.
Black hole sun.
Wait, what were we talking about?
Yeah, we were talking about the whole horse bastard song in Mexico.
It's what we're shooting at it.
I'm just ranting again, but we need to get back on track. What are we doing
I
now?
love.
No,
This is the official
honestly,
the
at this
filler
point-
episode of Annie. This is just a filler episode.
Yeah.
No, dude, I'll go through and edit some of it, but like I want most of this in here, dude. Like this is my favorite. This is, I mean, as much as I love the Rumors of Ragnarok project and like how much that's taken off and everything, dude. Like the JoBros thing was like the first like original idea concept I came up with. So it's like, I don't know, it has a spot in the in my nutsack, I guess, or in my heart. I don't know. It's my series, dude. Like, I'm glad we got, you know, like a cool topic for this one. Like, it's just
This
fun.
is just name it like the filler episode. Just name like this is the filler.
Oh wait, I got another point of discussion.
Yeah, tell.
How many of you guys like kept your Crunchyroll accounts thinking that the next part was going to be on Crunchyroll?
Oh my gosh.
And you find out it's on Netflix?
Wait,
That is weird.
wait
I
a
was
minute.
depressed. Okay, so like, I'm gonna go on a tangent here, but like, I am actually, I'm genuinely scared for part 6 because it's gonna be on Netflix. I'm genuinely scared because Netflix tends to use the hashtag woke, hashtag #lemao, hashtag, and I don't want them to like ruin part 6 for people because like there's a bunch of moments in the manga that can definitely make this series slower if they focus on them like too much. And Netflix has like this tendency, like for example in the what's the name? What was the name of the anime that Record of Ragnarok anime. So like and in Beastars, like Netflix has these things.
This sounds pretty good.
Yeah, no, but the thing is Beastars and you know what they both have in common? Netflix just touches the tip of the iceberg, like the first like 20 chapters and 3 arcs. That's it, nothing more. And then we have to wait like for a year for season 2. Beastars, I finished Beastars, and let me tell you, they only touch like the first 4 arcs of Beastars in the series. So like, yeah, I'm genuinely scared because it's coming in Netflix, and I don't want it to be like a 12 episode anime.
Man,
Yeah.
we are
And it's still
very
in production doing it, right?
we were very
Yes.
very we were
So
very
I
on top of
fucking hope
things.
so.
Yeah, I hope so.
They've done all the parts so far, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They changed it.
Keep
That'd
doing
be
it.
crazy.
So as long as they're good, as long as it's in their hands, we're all good.
Yeah.
Studio that did the same studio that did Golden Wind doing Stone Ocean.
Yeah.
Whoa, someone's got a loud background going. Well, okay, cool. I was gonna say, I'm genuinely a little bit scared for like my friendship with all of you guys because I thought you all were pirates. Didn't know you had Crunchyroll accounts. I thought you guys were true pirates over here.
Friends of Crunchyroll accounts.
I
And a
thought
pirate.
everyone in here
I'm
was
a
a true
pirate.
pirate, and they were after the One Piece and all that. But whatever, you know. Okay, I'll get a
Hey,
Crunchyroll.
I just
Well, some of
yeah.
Some of it looks a little bit better than others.
You
I've-
sound very soft,
I have
you know,
anime
emotional
thought-
references.
I have Fire Anime. Has anyone heard of that? Fire Anime?
No.
Fire Force.
No, it's
Okay,
an app.
so
It's an
I
app. I can
watched.
watch any anime I want, sub or dub, pretty much. I can get all the ones from like Japan. Like I don't know. Yeah,
I use Anime Heaven,
anime.
not
Heaven.
the other Heaven. Anime Heaven, not the other Heaven. We don't talk about the H Heaven, you know.
Mm.
Sure.
Heaven.
Schmente?
Yeah.
Schmentai,
Over heaven.
as Nux
If they-
would say.
If they ever update if they ever upload new things, then maybe.
Like
Aha.
JoJo 5 online free. and click on the first thing.
MILFs near you want to talk to you.
I always thought they did, and then I found out it was all a scam, and I was just heartbroken. I really thought all the MILFs wanted to talk to me, and I had like this big boost of confidence. Yeah, and then I got depressed for a long time, man. None of the MILFs want to talk to me, guys. Just so you know, don't fall for it. You know, it's not
Crying shame.
Yeah, I know, dude. Bummed me out, but
Me right now. Me right now. When no MILFs in your area. When no MILFs.
What kind of?
You're like the guy in that depressed meme that goes online who's just sitting around by himself lonely.
You remind me of a depressed person in the internet.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate that, guys.
Yeah.
What a compliment.
Yeah. I want to
Wait,
get you guys' opinions.
Keanu Reeves on a bench by himself.
I want to get you guys' opinions. What kind of pro tag and like antagonist are we gonna get for part 9? And like, how long of a break do you think Iraqi's gonna take? I'm down for him taking a sizable one. He's earned it.
Yeah.
You know,
65 or something. He doesn't.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be fully honest. I believe that what was his name? You remember the brothers? They're gonna be the new villains. You know, the one that got his face blown off. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The Ogo Bogo brothers, don't play with me, dude. They're not coming back. They're not.
They're coming back.
They're not gonna make a comeback.
You know
The younger one's gonna be the antagonist, and the older one's gonna be the protagonist, and the younger one's gonna be after the older one trying to kill him. No.
They have to be so old and never related to Diego.
I personally think it's funny that we went from pillar men to rock people.
Yeah.
Like, what's up with that?
They're the
Right?
same thing?
Smooth transition.
Okay, but actually, like, what's the percentage you guys say that Carlos is gonna come back, like, at some point?
He just fucking falls out of the sky.
I'm back, bitches!
I mean, no, I see it more as someone just goes look for him, and he's just like this rock in the sky, and they're like, yeah, that seems gay, and they just like grab it.
All right.
Or like,
Here's my prediction.
It's a space station, and like they see what the hell is that?
Bro, JoJo in space?
It is just Doc.
JoJo in space.
Yeah.
Just
I dig that. It's either going to be JoJo in space or JoJo in a sea lab underneath the sea, and
with
hear me out, guys. The main character, the hero of the story, is going to be Oid, Dio backwards. Okay, he's going to be the great grandson of Dio, and he lives under the sea. Okay, or in space. Yeah, and the JoJos are the bad guys. It's gonna switch. That's my call.
I would genuinely
They're gonna be the
surprised
OJ. Yeah.
Okay, so like, okay,
OJ and
Oid.
Oh, there it is.
You go on a random podcast and get ideas from that.
Yep, there it is. It's gonna be Oid is the hero and OJ as the antagonist.
Ouch. Ouch.
Yep.
Okay, like, I'm gonna be serious here. I really wouldn't be surprised if Angelec would pull like a 180 and just put like an antagonist as a protagonist. I think that has happened. But like, I would genuinely enjoy it more.
What Giorno was?
Yeah.
Kinda. He was kind of bald.
Okay.
That's what made him great. Like he had a great mix of both Dio and the Joestars. I mean,
I would enjoy it more if it, like, the next protagonist is just like, yes, I'm a Joestar, but I'm bad.
yeah, I want a
Or
I want a comic
That'd be
book
awesome.
cartoony villain that was like Dio in part 1, but he's OJ or Oj, and
Osh.
yeah, Oj.
Osh.
Yep, and he fights Oid at the bottom of the sea, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be grand. Okay.
Now that I think of it, would I stand, like a genuine stand, like, I don't know, like Star Platinum, for example? Would Star Platinum work if they were choking, what was his name, like Jotaro? Like, for example, like, he wouldn't have the mind to think that Star Platinum should do something if he was being choked or something like that.
What you
You mean, are you saying that? Are you saying that JoBros needs to command Star Platinum to like save his life if he can't?
I mean, he's never got Star Platinum to stop his heart. He can probably cook himself with that.
Yeah. I mean, so I always thought of stands like an extra part of the brain, and something incredibly funny that I thought it was like, what if you accidentally tell a stand like, I have depression, I want to kill myself, and the stand like actually tries to.
I think if you don't actually mean it, then it won't work. Because Joe started catching a bullet. He didn't actually want to die. He just wanted to catch it. But if he actually wants that, then he would actually die.
But there's a stand that sort of actively encourages that, and that's Highway to Hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about that shit.
I'm like, that is such a crappy stand, right up there with the Notorious Big.
Yeah.
I was talking to some people on YouTube, and I was like asking them, how the hell would the stand user of Notorious Big know to do that?
That's a good point.
No to
Like-
get himself killed. Like,
Yeah, like
Yeah,
his
weird.
stand only activates after he's dead, and you're like, how do you know to do that?
how does Notorious B.I.G. know he has Notorious B.I.G.?
Yeah, and then you're like wondering how does he know to activate it, because like it only activates when the user dies, and you would have no way of finding out that you'd have to die to do that.
Maybe its
Maybe it talks
ability.
to him like Spice Girl.
Maybe its ability activates. Yeah, its ability activates after he dies. Like, it doesn't even appear or anything, but he knows he has it, and he knows how to use it, just like every other stand user knows how to use their stand. Like inherently,
Well,
they kind of learn it pretty quickly, right?
Koichi had to like slowly figure it out.
Yeah, but they
Remember?
learn it, like they progress like sort of quickly. I don't know, most of them. Like he took a little while more for sure, but I don't know. Jotaro, dude, was like, it's like second nature to him. When Star Platinum showed up, he was like, oh, what the fuck is this like evil spirit? But also he was like, yeah, dude,
Dude's also built like a bodybuilder, even though he's like 16 years old.
yeah, 17, but like, yeah, it's still. I mean, he shot himself in the head, and like, he's like, yeah, my stand's got it, dude. Like, whatever. No chance he's gonna like miss
Low
it.
side of drum.
Yeah, dude. This has been super fun, dude. Thank you again. I'm gonna try to do like a little mini outro here. Thanks again, Beast, for being on. Angelec being back on. Nug, my artista. And Zino, dude. Thanks again for letting us talk about your cool idea for like 2 hours. Good shit, man.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm out of here, guys. It's
All
been
right.
AniMellow.
Goodbye.
Yep. It's been AniMellow, and wish you a super profundo. Come back. Later, guys.
Later.
Gotta do an outro, sorry. Yeah.